Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards, and it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Houston, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Murray with it. Pass to Jokic. Şengün with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's Van Vliet. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
It's such a creative finish. FVV in the open.
Van Vliet against Murray. To the wing on the left. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Şengün. Jokic shot is good.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Pass to Brown. Murray against Van Vliet. Now here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. Out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Gordon's got 6 points.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
Thompson, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Denver. Coach, it's interesting to watch the career path of Aaron Gordon. He's gone from one role in his previous stop, then he arrives to the Nuggets in a completely different role there.
Yeah, Brian, he's become more of a third or fourth guy, and he's embraced the change. Everybody wants to be that number 1 or number 2 guy, but you've got to play a role to be a winner in this league.
And it's resulted in championships.
It sure has.
Here's Brown. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Porter finds Murray. Jokic with it, defended by Thompson. The Nuggets need to get one up. Offensive rebound. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Şengün with a steal. And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the Nuggets call time here. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
And with the pause here, let's take a look at some guys who have been on fire. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Nikola Jokic, third.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
And he makes the first. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Now here's Van Vliet doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Jokic is doubled. Murray from outside. The Nuggets with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the paint. The steal. Here's Brown. Green covering. Left side Murray. Porter looks it over. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Thompson with the block. The floater. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Well, not with the Joker there. That was a tremendous block.
It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's success.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now Murray, he's got 5. It's Jokic, high post, working on Şengün. Now here's Jokic, defended by Şengün. And again, it's Denver missing. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Three-pointer, Brooks. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Gordon against Thompson. Brooks with it. Green with a screen on Porter. Brooks right side. Outside. Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Denver has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Van Vliet against Murray. From deep, Jokic. Brooks with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Back to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Gordon. Down low. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Şengün's got his second basket.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray, guarded by Van Vliet. Back to Jokic. And here's Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. A 20-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and look, he came up huge defensively, grabbing 4 steals during the game.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. Back to Westbrook. Missed inside.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Van Vliet on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jamal Murray, Joe Grant, and Van Vliet. They've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
That free throw, no good.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And he's good on the second. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8. Good on the shot. Murray's got 10 points.
Well, when Murray has his attacking game working, it opens up more space for everybody.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Adams checked in for the Rockets. Smith finds Eason. Now here's Adams. Pass to Green. Now Smith, defended by Watson. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And there's the length of Smith at work, playing big on the interior.
Westbrook, the pass to Gordon. Back to Westbrook. A shot from the high post. Yep, count it.
Westbrook. Assist from Aaron Gordon.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
For the Nuggets, Saric comes in for Nikola Jokic, and it's Porter Jr. in for Gordon. Here's Green. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. The Rockets, number one.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Denver has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Saric. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Smith passes to Green.
In the first 2 minutes.
Now Whitmore. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
Now here's Westbrook, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Whitmore, picked by Smith. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play, rolling into open position right on cue.
Westbrook taking his time here. Porter against Eason. Now here's Westbrook. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, excellent vision from Westbrook. He's no stranger to pick-and-roll execution.
On the wing, Holiday. Pounded by Westbrook. Here's Whitmore. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Whitmore's got his second basket on the night.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Holiday against Westbrook. Outside Watson. Pass to Saric. Outside Watson. Here's Strawther. Knocks down the long J. It's a tie ball game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Whitmore. The D's right on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Whitmore. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith passes to Eason. Misses in close. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Rockets on top. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Houston in the lead. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Michael Porter out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dario Saric. Then it's Zeke Naji. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Whitmore's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Porter, nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, that's his game. Porter Jr. is a knockdown shooter off the catch.
Pass to Şengün. Smith right side. And the 3-pointer goes. Smith's got 7.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Now here's Eason. 17 points for him last game against the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a step back. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Holiday. Watson with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Whitmore. Misses from close range. And so Porter will bring it up for Denver. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to credit their game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Now here's Eason. Still no points. Back to Smith. The 3. No luck on that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Westbrook. No good. That would have tied it. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside Whitmore. Şengün, the screen. Puts up a 3. And it's Whitmore missing. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Naji passes to Westbrook. Back to Naji. Outside Porter. Pass to Saric. Back to Porter. He nails drills it, and we're tied.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Holiday looking for an opening. To end the drought. And Şengün with the lay-in. Şengün's got 6.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And on the court is your
So for the Rockets, Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Najee. Brown passes to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Saric, a screen on Thompson. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's Denver missing. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Picked by Smith. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Brown. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Saric, a screen on Thompson. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. The Rockets in 5th.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
First one falls.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Brooks, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Smith. And Denver with a change here too. Jokic is checked in for Saric. And so Westbrook nails both of them. The Rockets have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Counted from distance. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Şengün against Jokic. Şengün passes to Brooks. Good. Brooks has got 5 points.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Murray against Van Vliet. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Van Vliet against Murray from 13. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Brown passes to Murray. Over Van Vliet. Murray's shot is good. 12 points for him.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Now here's Şengün. He's got 6. Green for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Murray. Now here's Westbrook. To the paint. Here's Brown. Fires from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Van Vliet against Murray. It's Thompson. High post. With the teardrop. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Over Green. The big man, Jokic.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Free t-shirts are incoming.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Rockets trail by 6. Now Van Vliet, outside, Green. Brooks outside. Outside, Green. Green, money from deep.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Westbrook outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Smith. And now just a 1-point Denver lead.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Jokic in the post, covered by Smith. Another shot. Jokic finishing through the D. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Inside. Smith no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. Back to Thompson.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet with it. It's Thompson, high post. Over Jokic. Thompson's shot is off.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Pass to Westbrook. Driving in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
It's not luck that Westbrook has so many free throw attempts every year. I mean, I admire how fearless and aggressive he is.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And he sinks the second. Rockets trail by 4. Thompson scanning the floor. A minute 29 left in the first half of this game. Smith with a screen on Gordon. Thompson passes to Smith. And how about we check the numbers for Fred VanVleet?
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
2 shots.
And he drops it first.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Brown's checked in for Westbrook. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Brown. Gordon with it. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Back to Thompson. VanVleet on the wing. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's Murray just making easy work of that transition opportunity.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Denver leading by 7. Murray passes to Porter. VanVleet against Murray. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
32 seconds left in the first half. Gordon against Thompson. They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got 10.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. And here's Gordon. Here's Jokic, covered by Smith. Murray from outside. No luck on that one. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Houston Rockets.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And then Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And Houston has possession. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Brown. Green covering. Pass to Porter. Here's the pick. Murray with it. 6 to shoot. Over Van Vliet. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And now a 9-point Denver lead.
Well, that's just great awareness there from Murray to take advantage of what the defense was giving him and go to work in the mid-range.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet drops in the 3. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Gordon. 6 points for him. Here's Murray. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outside, Green. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Christian Braun.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1. Jalen Green.
Free throw good, Green. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8 points now. Here's Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
He does not get the second one. The Nuggets lead by 5. Here's Porter. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Stepping in, Porter Jr. Mid-range jumpers are like layups for an elite shooter like MPJ.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now a timeout called by Denver.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Welcome to the floor.
While we have a second, here are the NBA's assist leaders since the All-Star break. Nikola Jokic, third.
And since the All-Star break, his passing has been incredible. Just finding his guys in their spots and playing the role of facilitator.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. 14 feet away. Şengün with a steal. Green in the post. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Second chance effort. The big-time strength of Jokic.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Outside, Green. Şengün, the screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Green missing. Denver leading by 5. Here's Murray. Rebound by Van Vliet. Brooks outside. Thompson against Gordon. Here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Jokic, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Thompson, second personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Here's Gordon. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him. Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
Now here's Van Vliet. Give him 8. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Brown. Now Jokic. Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice work by Gordon, stretching the floor, opening things up with his range.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Gordon pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And he's got his 4th free throw of the game. And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And that one misses.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
Now here's Green. He's got 13. Pass to Thompson, looking to win the run. And the shot's good. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. Now a timeout called by Denver.
With the tie.
The Nuggets call timeout.
And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You take a look at the Rockets. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at 2nd place in the conference. And of course, Denver, 2 spots below.
When I look at Houston, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Green. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Rockets trail by 14. Gordon with a steal. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon, right through the contact.
Outside Eason. On the wing, Green, pounded by Westbrook. And there's Şengün on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Eason. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Over Gordon. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Murray. Outside Porter. And here's Gordon. Green covering. Doubled by Van Vliet. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Jokic with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. 4 on the clock. From the high post. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. Thompson draws the double. Outside for Green. Thompson, a screen on Murray. Green for 3. Buries it from 3. Green's got 16 points now.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Back to Westbrook. Oh, there's the alley. Şengün with a steal. Over to the wing. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Over Murray. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Rockets trail by 11. Green, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Inside, Şengün with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Shots good by Thompson. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for learning to break well and being opportunistic.
Jokic, and the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On the floor, welcome your
Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. And it's Cam Whitmore in for Van Vliet. .152 left in the third quarter. Outside Whitmore. Outside Green. Adams with a screen on Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Denver. Šarić has got 4 rebounds now. Westbrook, that's good. And now an 11-point Denver lead.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Smith with a screen on Porter. Here's Whitmore outside. Tries again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. He goes up, and Westbrook slams it home.
The ideal fast break option. Westbrook plays with energy and explosion in the open court.
Outside Whitmore. He buries it from 3. Whitmore's got 11 points.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Right side Watson fires for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Westbrook, the pass to Porter. And another 3 for Denver.
Well, this is Porter's go-to shot. He's very proficient from three-point land.
Green up top, pounded by Westbrook. From 18 feet away, rebound by the Nuggets.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And that's not going to go. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for the Denver Nuggets. He's been lighting it up tonight, 24 points. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Denver, Dario Šarić is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Here's Westbrook, tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Here's Easton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now here's Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Holiday against Murray. Pass to Şengün. And he can't get that one. Saric with some nice D. Westbrook outside. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. That one's good for 2.
Just an elite decision maker. Westbrook makes strong reads in the pick and roll.
Now here's Whitmore, pounded by Westbrook. Denver grabs the miss. Saric has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Westbrook outside. Pass to Watson. Here's Murray. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 14. And here's Smith. Now here's Şengün. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Fade away. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Brown. Pass to Saric. Westbrook right side. Good work there as it goes. Westbrook's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Whitmore with it. Guarded now by Watson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Whitmore.
First one falls for him. Van Vliet's checked in for Holiday. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Watson. Outside Murray. Five to shoot. Crafty move. And he lays it in. Murray's got 26.
Yeah, that's tough to stop. Murray loves showing off that handle whenever he can.
And here's Şengün. Pass to Eason. Back to Şengün. And he gets it to go.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Westbrook outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Whitmore goes in. Van Vliet outside. Şengün the screen. Van Vliet the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Denver leading by 12. Westbrook outside. The 3. Rockets with a rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, understand you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
First free throw is good. Holiday's checked in for Houston. So he gets them both. So it's Denver now. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. Here's Jokic. Now here's Westbrook. Gordon with it. Clock at 6. Now Jokic. Shoots over Şengün. And again, it's Denver missing.
Yeah, trying to get separation from the defense right there. Just couldn't get it to go.
Smith passes to Van Vliet. Back to Smith. Pass to Holiday. Up and over Gordon. The shot by Holiday, no good. Denver leading by 10. It's Jokic, high post, over Holiday. Second shot opportunity. Jokic gets the bucket.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Van Vliet, the pass to Holiday. Outside Eason. Back to Holiday. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Pass to Şengün. Now Van Vliet. Back to Şengün. Gordon with a steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Oh, an explosive finisher. Gordon is also skilled at staying in control and finishing through contact.
Şengün, a screen on Westbrook. Back to Şengün. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. And it's in there. Jokic has got 25 points.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
On the court is your Get loud.
Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. And Jalen Green subbed in for Holiday. And Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Thompson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And attacking with reckless abandon, somehow Thompson able to get through.
At the line for one. Thompson.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Picked by Murray. Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half. The Nuggets lead by 9. Jokic with a screen on Van Vliet. Murray passes to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Now here's Thompson. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Here's Brown. Green covering. Lets a floater go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
At the line for the Nuggets, Braun. At the line for 1.
Here's Van Vliet. Outside, Green. Back to Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Murray. Van Vliet with it. Checked by Murray. And it's Green missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Jokic passes to Murray. Murray, a screen on Brooks. And here's Porter outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Rockets trail by 18. Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. And Şengün throw it down.
A textbook work by Şengün. Setting a solid screen and then getting open.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. With the putback.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jokic. 1:52 left to play in the 4th quarter. 11 feet out. Brown's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet outside. Over Murray. Van Vliet, the pass to Brooks. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
There's 1:26 left in the game. Denver leading by 14. Gordon outside. Pass to Brown. Şengün against Jokic. Shot clock at 6. He scores it as the shot clock ticks down. Jokic has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night, a battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan: win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Nikola Jokic.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
So it's Denver now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Pass to Murray. Let's go with a three. Brooks with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Nikola, not much time to enjoy this win with another game coming up tomorrow. What would be the key for the quick turnaround?
Yeah, I think we just need to be aggressive. I think if we start the game really good, we could give ourselves a chance to win the game, and we hope we're going to do that.
It's a good mentality to have, especially in the grind of a season like this. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.